Man, what an awesome weekend. Awesome weekend. Excited. Coming out of Rank Makers Live was absolutely jazzed. Just dropped some nuggets. We heard from Shalene Johnson on Instagram. We heard from Kenya Kelly on building business on TikTok. We heard from, I think, it's Stephen Hussey on how to build your business on Clubhouse. Oh God, a whole bunch of other people. It was Matt Morris. Oh my God, this dude is a beast. He just absolutely awesome guy. And I mean the information, of course, awesome, Mr. Ray Higdon, and just the other people that shared and jumped in and shared how to build a business online was absolutely phenomenal. Totally excited about that. I think I have like somewhere in the range of like 30 pages of notes of stuff to go down and implement. And coming out of that, I'm really focusing a lot of my energy on working my business over on the Instagrams and just really mastering that platform and getting really good at that, and continuing to prospect, of course, on LinkedIn for business partners. So I'm really excited about that. But here's one of Krishna Sands. What? The financial beast is on. Man, if you guys have not plugged into her lives, she's got some financial, I say input because I'm not sure if I could say you do advice because I'll say financial input. She's got some really good tips on finance that you should go listen to her on. That's absolutely awesome. So I dig this. And then Mr. Gregory, thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. So check this out, y'all. Hey, Trish King, what's going on? So check this out. You like this shirt? Is that really cool? It says psychologist. My wife put this on my shirt for me. This is really neat there. And if you can see that picture back up over here, my daughter, when she was like really young, painted that for me and had to put it up on my wall. This wall actually back here is a chroma green screen wall that I'm sort of getting tired of green screen. So I'm moving my office around. I got a pile of junk back there in the corner that I've been shuffling around. I put my printer over here, and it's just, it's a lot of work. I got a lot of stuff. Anyway, it'll be more pretty-rific here, so you're not looking at an ugly green wall in the back, which you probably don't care because you just want the information right. So check this out. So one of the things, I just had this conversation I got off of when you're prospecting, right? When you're reaching out to people, and this is going to hurt some of y'all. This is going to be like, but people do not care what your company name is. They don't care what your product name is. All they care about, what's in it for them. What does it do for them, right? As network marketers, we get so hung up on stuff that doesn't matter, right? We get so hung up on stuff that doesn't matter. So, Angela, here you go. So I'm going to use this analogy. If you're in Melaleuca, I apologize. I love Melaleuca products. I'm a Melaleuca customer. I'm not a Melaleuca rep. I'm not building the business. So I'm going to throw that disclaimer in. I'm just going to use it as an analogy. So hopefully this will help some of y'all. So my friend Ernest introduced me to Melaleuca a couple of years ago. And I love their products. And here's why, right? And he went through the process. He's a really good recruiter. He's a really good and he knows how to build a business, which is cool. And one of the things that I realized is that, and I just had this conversation with another rep, so I'm going to share this. And the reason it's an ILT thing. Anyway, she was sharing the script with me about all the non-toxic blah, 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 blah. And it does this. If you saw on, I don't know where I posted it up, but I think I may have, let me see where I've got it. I'll see if I can post it here real quick because I thought it was ingenious. I don't know if I put it on my timeline or not, but this will give me the reference point of what I want to talk about in terms of prospecting and using the right script. Let me see. I did not. So let me go ahead. I'm going to post it on my timeline right underneath this so you guys can see it because I think it's a really neat reference point of content. Let's see, where you at? Here it is. Right. No one cares what it is. They just want to know what's in it for them. ... No one. Come on, you can do this here. No one cares. All right, hit post. Okay. So got that. So that's a good reference. That's a good reference point in terms of what I'm talking about, and you can use that. And it says, "Sell me this pen." On the left-hand side, this pen is amazing. It has the best ink, and it feels amazing in your hand. It's going to be the best pen you've ever bought. Don't talk about your pen before you know if your prospect needs it. Right? So, sell me this pen. What kind of pen do you currently use? What do you like about your current pen? Right? If you could change one thing about your pen, what would it be? So I put that post up there. See, no one cares what it is. They just want to know what's in it for them. Okay, so cool. So I don't have a pen, right? So and going back to talking about Melaleuca, right? So I've seen a lot of Melaleuca reps go into this whole non-toxic, earth-saving deal, which is great. That's a cool product that it is. There's a lot of them out there. I'm not bashing that. I love their products. But here, think about this. They have a bar soap, right? And they have, like, I call them flavors. They have a bunch of different flavors in bar soap. But one of my favorites is their mango. I mean, it's like I open up a brand new pack and it's like I almost want to just like lick it. One of the reasons I like the bar soap, right, is because when I wash my face with it, it just makes my face feel really clean. And you'll notice, like, see, I'm 58, but I don't look that old. I don't know if that really has anything to do with a bar soap or not, but it just really makes my face feel really, really good. It makes my skin feel really good. It's a feeling, right? I don't really care if it comes from Melaleuca or from the moon. I really don't care if it's got parabens or not in it. It's nice that it's a more natural, healthy soap, but as long as it makes me feel good, that's what's important, right? They also have a disinfectant spray, which smells great, and I use it to clean everything, as they say in St. Louis, everything. I spray it on the floor. I spray it on my desk. I spray it on the dog. I spray it everywhere. I clean everything with this stuff. It smells good. I clean the table and the kitchen and everything with it. And it's a disinfectant spray, and it's all natural. But again, I don't really care about that. I care about what's in it for me. It works. It's a good product. And it's healthy and safe for the environment. Understand that? It works. It provides value to me. Right now, I could probably go to the store and buy a bunch of other cleaners that'll probably be just as effective. But as you're selling your stuff, right, think about what's in it for the end user. How does it make them feel? Right? I love it because it works. And it's going to be really hard for somebody to come along and get me to change to another product that might work better. There might be something out there that might work better. And then the price point is very competitive. So for all you Melaleuca people, I think I just help you sell more Melaleuca stuff, right? Go have fun with it, right? But think about it. What's in it for them? Not what's in the product, but what's in it. How does it make somebody feel as you're reaching, as you're talking to them and sharing the information? That's product side, okay? Now let's talk about good old-fashioned one-on-one prospecting. If you would like, if you go to rankmakers.com and you're trying to figure out what to say, they have a prospecting. As a matter of fact, you can go to, and again, I don't get any compensation for this, so it's Rank Maker Shop. There's just one S. It's rankmakershop.com. You can go there. You can click on the script book. I think it's $10 and order that script book, and it'll really help you in terms of prospecting. There's a lot of things there's some objection handling stuff in there as well. It's a really neat script book. But here's some scripts that I came up with that I think that are very valuable that you can use in your prospecting as you're reaching out to people. And this is for any company, and this is for business prospecting when you're prospecting business people. This is more of a cold market, maybe lukewarm market prospecting script. Hey, name, I know we don't know each other, right? Addressing the elephant in the room. But I see that you're a blank, and I work with blanks. Because of what's going on in the economy, I'm focused and productive in my home business. I'm just curious if you'd be open to taking a look at what it is I'm doing to make some extra money right now from home on social media. If you are, great. If not, no big deal. Let me know either way. So that's sort of version 1. Version 2, I know we don't know each other, but I see that you're a realtor, and you can put anything in this blank. It could be a realtor, attorney, a plumber, a roofer, whatever. That's the micro rapport building. You know, because everybody has to build rapport, right? That's the micro rapport building. And I see that you're a realtor, a plumber, a doctor, a lawyer, downhill slalom skier, or whatever. Put it in that blank. And I work with. So I know we don't know each other, but I see that you're a realtor, and I work with realtors to help them earn additional incomes. Curious if you'd be open to taking a look at what it is that I'm doing for realtors like you to make some extra money right now if it does not interfere with what you're currently doing. If you are, let's set up a time to chat for a few minutes to see if it's a fit. If you are not open, if you're not open to taking a look right now, and I put in right now, not looking right now, no big deal. Let me know either way. Thanks. Right? So that's version 2 to that. Again, dress the elephant in the room, tell them why I'm reaching out to them, give them an out at the end. Number 3, hey Heath, I know we don't know each other, but I see that you're a truck driver. Curious if you'd be open to taking a look at what I'm doing, what it is I'm doing for truck drivers like you to make some extra money right now if it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing. If you're open to taking a look, let me know. If not, no big deal. Let me know either way. Thanks. That's my favorite version because it's abbreviated. It's a little bit shorter. There's not as much fluff in it. When you start getting into saying anything about your product, you know, we help people like you lose weight. This is a money-focused product, or we have the coolest XYZ PDQ CBDs on the planet. They don't care. You've got to get them interested in making money working from home online. That's your hook. They're going to read it, right? If they say, what is it? Then you can go in and say, hey, we have an online business that helps people make money. I've got an 18-minute presentation that does a lot better at explaining how it works than I do. Would you be open to taking a look at it? And they're going to say yes or no, right? Now, if they persist about like you explaining what it is, you can go into a little bit more deep. It's a health and wellness company. It's named Melaleuca. Have you ever heard of it? Or it's a health and wellness company named Amway. Have you ever? Whatever it is, just tell them, right? So, Forrest, if it's cool to ask, is that your script on LinkedIn as well? LinkedIn is just a smidge different, but that's a really good. LinkedIn's a little bit different because I'm doing a connection deal first. When I'm connecting with people on LinkedIn, when you do the initial connection request, if I'm focusing my business on St. Louis right now, in my little connection note, I usually don't add a note, but now that I'm doing it, I'm saying, hey, I'm connecting with like-minded people in St. Louis, in the St. Louis area. And I send the connection note. That's what I'm doing for connections. On the script side, very, very similar. That's a good one, Krishna. Thanks for asking. Hey, Krishna, thanks for the connection. Appreciate it. Getting straight to the point. Right? Getting straight to the point. I see that you're a realtor. Curious if you keep your options open, a little bit different. See if you let's see, getting straight. Thanks for the connection. Getting straight to the point. I see that you're a realtor. Curious if you'd be open to taking a look at what it is that I do for realtors like you to make some extra money in the St. Louis market, that as long as it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing. If you're open to taking a look, let me know. If not, no big deal. Right from there, if they say yes, then I move into, hey, let's set up a time to chat, because I'm focusing on my local St. Louis market. So I'm LinkedIn. I want to talk to people in my local market, because I can guarantee you this, and everybody's going to argue with me, that you want to sign up somebody in some other country and make $1 million. Meanwhile, you've got 1 million people that live within 10 miles of you that have no clue what you do. I'm just throwing that out there. So I would challenge you to get stupid, ridiculously crazy focused on your local market. Reach out to your local market. If you want to get really bold, go talk to all your neighbors and knock on their door and say, hey, not sure if you know what I do, but I help people start online businesses. If you happen to know anybody that'd like to start an online business, appreciate a referral. Here's my card. Thanks. Boom. Nice to meet you. Hey, your grass looks really good, by the way. I really appreciate it. Right? You spit scripts like a rapper. I'm actually reading them over here. But it's when you do this enough, it really, it truly becomes a habit of, how do you have a conversation with someone? How do you talk to somebody? How do you approach somebody? How do you approach somebody that's standing in line at the supermarket? I've said this in plenty of my lives. I'm standing there. One of my favorite ones is to do this. And I got to share my Carlos story because it sticks so well. This is a cold market, warm market, live approach, getting off the internet, going out in a live person. Let's say you're at Wingstop one day, right? And your wife's like, hey, let's go to Wingstop. And you're like, sure. So you drive to Wingstop. It's busy as crazy as heck. So you go in there and you order, and it's going to take 16 minutes. You know it's going to take 26 to 36 minutes, but you order your wings anyway. And while you're standing there, people are coming in and out and coming in and out. Your order's coming up. You're like, oh, I'm starving. My stomach hurts. And Carlos walks in. Now, I don't know he's Carlos yet because I haven't talked to him. And he comes in and he says, and she said, blah, blah, blah. And he opens up the package and looks in it and says, can you cook these some more? So, and this is true story, y'all, that they're cooking them, and I'm standing there and there's people walking in. He's standing on the other side of the room and I'm standing there, and he glances over at me and there's sort of a person standing between me and him. And I sort of move to the side and say, so what you got going on today? He's in Wingstop. He's obviously buying wings, but I'm like, so what you got going on today? And they're like, oh, and I said, so what you got going on today, man? And he's like, well, getting ready for my wife's birthday party, and we're here buying some wings. I said, birthday party? Yeah, I'm taking her to Turks and Caicos tomorrow. We're flying out. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Me and my wife haven't been like on a vacation in a while, especially with all the lockdown that's going on. He's like, yeah, right. I'm hoping everything's going to be okay. I said, yeah, hopefully they won't keep you on quarantine. He's like, dang, I didn't think about that. I think I scared him a little bit. And I said, when's the last time you went on vacation? He said, a couple of years ago. And I'm having this conversation with him. I'm not pausing at all. We're just talking. I said, that's cool. So I move around the person and I get a little bit closer to him. I said, hey, you got your phone on you? He's like, cool. I said, and I pull my phone out. He pulls his phone out. I said, hey, scan this code for me. It's like, what is it? Trust me, just scan the code for me. And what it is, I'm probably going to blow you guys' brains up. I went and created a lead capture page for me to collect names on with a QR code attached to it. So when they scan it, the form goes to their page. And they put in their name and their email address, and it doesn't. Now, I could easily ask him for his mobile number, but I like scanning the thing because it creates some kind of weird, cool curiosity thing, right? Creates a really cool curiosity thing, and they scan it, and it goes into my lead capture. It goes into my little lead capture page, and then it sends them a little note on the back end that says, hey, Carlos, nice to meet you. And has a little introduction page to them, and then it sort of tells them what I do, and it says if you'd like more information on what I do, reach out to me and call me. Again, it's a cool way to generate leads and prospect, right? Again, I know I went way over your head. The other easy way that you can do that is just walk up to them and say, hey, got your phone on you? Cool. Let's exchange phone numbers, man. I'd like to get to know you better. Or if you want to go on the business prospecting side, right? This is how you do that on business. So I walk over to him, and of course I've got his contact information. Now let me back up a little bit. I went fast forward. I'm talking about the techie stuff. So I walked over to him. I said, hey, let me get your phone number. And he says, like, what's that? I said, just scan it real quick with your camera, and it's gonna put you in a contact form. I said, now just put your name and phone number in there. And I said, hey, thanks, appreciate it. Hey, I'm not sure if I'm expanding my business in this area in the St. Louis market. I'm not sure if you keep your options open, but if you do, I'd love to talk to you about earning some extra money. If it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing. He's like, yeah, I'd like to do that. I'm like, perfect. I tell you what, it looks like your wing, and there's just perfect timing because his wing showed up. Say, it looks like your wings are here, and the girl's looking at him and looking at me because we're talking like we're annoying her or something. And he's like, yeah, cool. And we fist bump and say, hey man, enjoy your vacation. Tell your wife and say happy birthday. Boom, he's out, gets back from vacation, send him a text message, and we've been playing phone tag a little bit because he's got a crazy job. But it's the conversations that you have with people, right? It's an easy way to reach out to people. And my favorite one's the head nod. So what's going on with you today? And I can do it with a person standing behind me in Walmart with the shopping cart. So what's going on with you today? It looks like you're getting ready to feed an army, right? And they'll just like, blah, 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 and they'll start blabbing on to you. And I know I went completely off script in terms of talking about prospecting, but it's prospecting. If you have what I call a 10-foot money zone, you're not going to be afraid to talk to people. Just come up with a fun, creative way that's natural to you to talk to people and find out what's going on with them. So, man, that's a really nice watch. What do you do for a living? And they're going to be like, what? I said, yeah, that's a really nice watch, man. What do you do for a living? Oh, really? You've been doing it how long? 15 years? Man, you must really love that. Watch, here comes the cha-ching. It's okay. Cha-ching. You've been doing it 15 years and it's just okay? Yeah. Wow, man, that's crazy. Hey, not to not to get, and I know you don't know me, but I'm expanding my business here in the St. Louis market. I'm curious if you keep your options open to make an additional income. Because he just said, it's okay. The reason he said it's okay, he's working too many hours. He's not making enough money. He doesn't like his boss. There's something about it that he's disgruntled about it. If he says, it's okay, right? There's something disgruntled about, hey, I'm expanding my business in the area. Do you keep your options open? Yeah, cool. Hey, got your phone on you? Hey, what's your phone number? Right? Perfect. Cool. I'm going to send you a text message. Hey, Jim, this is Forrest. I just met you here at Starbucks. I'm going to give you a call in a couple of days and talk business with you. Cool. Boom. Sent. It should be on your phone. He's going to remember what I just said with him because I'm talking to him in his face. I'm talking right at him. He's going to understand that. And it's a very, very cool way to set that up. And Angela, if you want to do, maybe I'll do the QR code training tomorrow. I'll show you guys how to set that up because it's stupid easy. It's really, really simple. I'll show you how to set that up if that's what you want to do. But Angela, you got to remind me, send me a message tomorrow through Facebook and say, you're going to do QR code training today. That way I'll remember to do it. But again, you're collecting names, building your list, you're prospecting, whether it's online or in person. And I challenge you. Don't forget, Angela, that's your responsibility. Send me a message tomorrow. Remind me to do that. What else was there? Prospecting, scripts. Don't get hung up on what it is. Get hung up on what it does. I'm done. I've been talking all day. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, Cheryl, what if Angela reminds me tomorrow? I've got to look at my calendar, which is way over there, to make sure I can fit it in. And then I'll create like an event and put it up on my timeline. And if you'd like to attend, you can come out and I'll show you what zone are you in. Time zone, I'm in Central Time Zone. So I will get that set up for you guys. I love you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.